Hey guys, it's Nick from this here. I did prediction videos for the first Combat Pack guests, and they did pretty well on the channel, so I figured I have the perfect opportunity for more of these now that Combat Pack 2 has been revealed. Ghostface, T-1000, and Conan the Barbarian are the guests we're getting this time around. Pretty random, but I do like all three of the characters in their respective franchises, so I can just imagine the exciting things that they're going to bring to the table. Today I'll be going over some predictions I have for Conan's moveset, finishers, and references, as he's the guest I'm most excited for in this pack. I'm sure most people are expecting a slow, heavy character like General Shao, and while this is a possibility, I think Conan will be a happy in-between of a slow, heavy character and a quick, nimble character. He's shown to be immensely strong and able to swing his sword around quickly with little effort. I imagine he'll have some slow special move startups with heavy payoff, but his sword combos will be quick. Probably not any crazy air combos, but possibly some grabs and grappling specials to focus on Conan's sheer strength and ability to physically overwhelm his enemies. I'd really like to see NetherRealm Studios utilize all of Conan's various weapons. In the Arnold movie adaptation, we see him wield lots of different weapons. A sword and shield, knives, battle axe, spears. I could even see him beating people to death with a huge rock. Maybe Conan could be a stance fighter who switches between different weapons throughout the match. Alternatively, his axe, shield, and other weapons could just appear for various finishers, combos, and special moves. I think there's two likely candidates for Conan's gear: his headband or his sword. We see him with various headbands and helmets throughout the movies, so they would have source material if they go with the headpiece and can even add their own spin on some. But being able to change his swords would be cool if they made them unique enough. I don't expect to see him running around with a katana or a Minecraft sword, but different unique designs for his broadsword would be a welcome inclusion. There's a pretty badass kill where Conan tosses a battle axe at his opponent. So if this doesn't make it into the game as a finisher, I think it could be a cool X-ray move for him. Have Conan slash the opponent multiple times with his sword before kicking them back and throwing his axe into either their head or their chest, crushing the bones and showing it in gruesome X-ray vision. If not, maybe as a throw animation. Conan isn't necessarily on Mortal Kombat's level of gruesome in his movies, but he still has some pretty badass moments and bloody kills. He is a barbarian after all. Any of the kills I'm about to mention could be either fatalities or brutalities. The way he kills the giant snake has to make it into the game. Conan stabs his sword into the snake's head, up through its chin, then slices its head off. There's another scene where a vulture is picking at him, so Conan grabs it by his teeth and rips its throat out. I know these are both kills that Conan performs on animals, but they could easily be translated to human kills and be badass, gruesome inclusions for the savage barbarian. Conan kills a whole bunch of his enemies in the movies by slashing their guts out and slitting their throats with his sword, so I definitely expect these to be implemented into his brutalities. I'm almost certain the way Conan kills Thulsa Doom will be a fatality. It just feels like his most iconic and memorable kill from the original movie. Conan slashes him in the neck and grabs a hold of his hair from behind, while he hacks at his neck with his sword, decapitating him and lifting the head high for everyone to see. I could also see NetherRealm Studios putting their own spin on this kill, like they did for Omni-Man and Homelander's iconic kills. A unique brutality idea I thought of is from a scene where Conan knocks out a guy to steal his clothes for a disguise, and while the guy doesn't die as far as we know, I think it would be a great opportunity to turn this into an over-the-top brutality. Conan elbows the opponent in the gut, popping their eyeballs out of their skull, and then he punches them on the back of their head, making their head explode into a bloody mess. Now that we know animalities are coming to the game, and it was confirmed recently that guests would also get animalities, I figured I'd include it in the video. It's hard to say for sure, but my first thought for Conan's animality would be a big, strong, vicious animal, like a grizzly bear or a gorilla. Something goofy like a Sasquatch would be pretty funny too, or maybe he could turn into the camel that he punches. It's pretty unlikely that Arnold will be voicing Conan in this game, as he didn't voice Terminator in Mortal Kombat 11. Instead, it was a voice actor named Chris Cox, who does a pretty good Arnie impression. He was credited in Mortal Kombat 1, but still hasn't been linked to a character yet. I think it's safe to say he'll be reprising his impression voice for Conan this time around. And that's okay. I imagine Conan will still have some interesting interactions with others, and I actually did a video using AI voices to bring some of his intros to life.
I've never seen weapons like this in my travels.
Let's trade. I'd look badass holding a broadsword.
All in all, that's about everything I'm expecting and hoping to see with Conan in Mortal Kombat 1. I have faith in NetherRealm that they'll release another badass guest full of clever references. If you liked the video, be sure to keep an eye out for my upcoming predictions videos on Ghostface and T-1000. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.